You know me, Darryl Bumpass. So let's get to the point. Getting off the struggle bus, right? So on this bus, we have sitting next to you, maybe some familiar, as we on this bus, as you get on the bus and you're looking around, you see the people that you may be used to seeing on the struggle bus. For instance, over here you may have Mr. Stress. Sitting in the back may be Auntie Worry. And sitting on the side is Mr. and Mrs. Distraction. We need to get them off this bus. But no, you know what? They can stay on the bus. We want to get you off the bus, right? We want to get you off the bus. And the other people that are on the bus is debt. You know, where you have people that are drowning in debt, drowning in misery and depression. And listen, I'm no therapist. I'm a certified life coach. I'm a speaker, best-selling author. It is my intention to provide you with the tools that I have used to get me to the stop on the struggle bus. And the last stop was, well, I would say the main stop that I was heading for was peace of mind and happiness. Yeah, I like that stop. Peace of mind and happiness, right? So these are the people that we become accustomed to on this struggle bus. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Distraction can be a co-worker, can be a family member, can be friends. So what we need to start doing, what I would like for you to start doing is begin to start distancing yourself from these people, because it's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. And how do we start the work? How do we begin the work? Is start being honest with ourselves. You've always heard me say that, because that's what I had to do. I had to start being honest with myself in order for me to get out of my own way. Before I can touch on the financial burdens, I want to visit the emotional burdens that we carry on ourselves that's on the bus with us. For instance, a lot of us are going through certain things and we may disguise it by drinking a bit too much. Listen, recreational drink is what it is, right? If you're taking that drink every day, you have to start asking yourself, what are the real issues? You know, smoking. Is smoking really productive to your best? Is it a great investment to you trying to become the best version that you can be? Overeating. You know, a lot of times we use these tools, these non-productive tools, thinking that these are outlets that's going to help us in the long run, when they're actually harming us. They are actually liabilities. They're not assets in our lives. So what I began to do early on is I started distancing myself from anything that would distract me to getting to the goal that I was trying to reach, that I'm still trying to reach, because we all are in a work in progress. And I had to say to myself, what is it going to take? What is it going to take to get me there, to get me to walk across that mirror and be able to smile every day and be happy with my life? So I had to have a serious talk with myself and say, do you want to change? Do you want more than what you have? Physically, spiritually, emotionally? Do you want more wealth? And I don't mean wealth by just financially. I mean wealth in all ways. What is it that you want? What is it that you require for yourself? And what is it that's going to be what's needed to get you to see the best version of yourself? So I began to put myself in a space. In this space, some people will start describing it as antisocial. It's not antisocial. See, when you reach a certain point in your life and you've made up your mind that enough is enough, not everyone will be able to recognize your journey and where you're headed. Some people will see it, and some people may get a glimpse of it. So they may describe it as antisocial. Some people may say you brand new. All of these words, everything that they try to describe, everything they try to call you, I'm going to give you a new name. This is focus. And when you're on this journey and you're ready to start clearing the clutter out of your life, when you're ready to get off of the struggle bus, your vision is going to become so focused. And not everyone is going to understand that, but that's all right. It's not for everyone to understand, it's for you to understand. Step back, write down a list, whatever it may be, of your goals. What are you trying to reach? I'm not even going to give you next month because we got 5 months before we reach the new year, 2019. So I'm going to say by this time next week, start creating short-term goals, because them short-term goals turn into long-term goals. I once heard there's no such thing as someone once said, let me get it together, my thoughts together, and they said short money, right? They said nobody wants short money. Well, I said 2 shorts make a long, right? So even if you have short goals, they'll turn into long goals. They'll come together and they'll end up being a long goal for you. So write down the short-term goals that you have. If you prefer to write down the long-term goals, you can do so. Start writing those down. And then these goals that you're writing down is really a contract to yourself. And I said in several of my books, you want to start writing a contract to yourself. So that way you are committed to your word. You're committed to your word, and you also are committed to your spirit, man. Enough of this wasted time, enough of this excuses. It's because of this person, it's because of that person. Now it's time for you to start taking ownership of your life. Get off the struggle bus so that you can become the best version of you. So yeah, let's write down the list, and then from there we're gonna start putting that list in practice. We're gonna get up in the morning and we're gonna create time for ourselves. Before we create time for anyone else, we're gonna create time for ourselves. I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. And I know some of us have busy schedules, but the most important part of that schedule is you first. You are the most important part of the day. And I want you to start making yourself a priority. All jokes aside, you have to start making yourself the priority, the number one priority in your life. Only reason why I'm able to sit here, listen to this waterfall as I'm talking to you, as I'm speaking to you, is because I had to make myself the priority in my life. I had to say to myself that it's time to put yourself first and get off that struggle bus. So get up in the morning. If you want to meditate, you meditate. If you want to play some music, you play some music. If you just want peace and quiet, find that peace and quiet. I think of this movie I was watching one time. It's called the War Room. Oh man, it's a great movie. I recommend you go watch it. I believe it's on Netflix. It's called The War Room. You know, find that room in your home that you can have the peace that you want, so that you can gather your thoughts and start eliminating and deleting the clutter in your life. Listen, let me tell you something. If you're not here, life goes on, man. It's sad to say, some people don't want to hear this. Life is going to go on without you. So at least while you're here, make the best of it, man. Make it count for yourself. I don't know if you are aware, but I'm a self-investment speaker. And what I'm here to talk to you about is investing in yourself. I don't ever want anyone to experience what I had to experience, and getting up, looking in the mirror one day and my face just paralyzed from stress and worry. Because I was riding that struggle bus all day, every day. Even when I thought I was happy, I didn't realize that I was on the struggle bus. So I need for you to start investing in yourself. Get up in the morning, take time out for yourself. If it's in the middle of the day, if you have a moment, take time out for yourself. If it's on a weekend, take time out for yourself. If it's in the evening time, when everyone else is asleep, everyone else is in their rooms, and I need for you to take time out for yourself. You need to have a conversation with God, have a conversation with God. You need to have a conversation with your spirit, have that conversation with your spirit. If you need to have a conversation with your ancestors like I do, have that conversation. These are tools to help you get off of this struggle bus. I'm not playing, man. I'm not playing. I'm not joking. There's other times you may see me dancing and having fun, but I'm just so serious about this because what I'm experiencing, I really hope and pray that as many people can experience this peace of mind. So yeah, let's talk about your emotional part, the emotional part of getting off the struggle bus. My videos is usually not this long, but I just really believe this is something that a lot of people need to hear. I believe there are 3 things that people have a hard time saying, and one is I love you, and I do love you. The other one is I'm sorry. For some reason people have a hard time with saying I'm sorry. And the most important one is I need help. I need help. So help is here. If you need to talk, reach out. Contact me through email, social medias. My toll-free number is 1-888-286-7158. 1-888-286-7158. I once heard someone describe himself as self-made. Being self-made. So yeah, I'm self-made. I did it all. I did all of this. I created all of this. Fine, if that's the way you want to think, if that's what you believe. But my opinion is no one is self-made. No matter who it is, someone needed help. Even if they don't realize it, someone helped them get to where they are. Maybe their ancestors. There's a song that says, I have a seed in the ground. I have a seed in the ground. So I'm reaping what I sow. A lot of time, a lot of us are reaping the benefits of what our ancestors, our grandparents, family members, the seeds that they have planted. We are reaping what they have sown. I know I am. So we all had help, and we continue to have help. And I'm here to stress to you, to emphasize to you, I implore you to seek the help because it's there, it's for you. Even if you don't come to me, there's so many other life coaches, there's so many other therapists. Oh man, wow, can I actually speak about therapy? I think that's one of the best things that could have ever happened to me. You know, I called my therapist one time years ago, Dr. Jordan, shout out to Dr. Jordan. And I told him, I said, thank you, because you are one of the tools that has helped me get to where I am in life. And besides 3 things, I guess it's maybe 4 things that people have a hard time saying is thank you also. So I felt it was so necessary that I called him and let him know, I thank you, and I appreciate you for helping me get to where I am. So ask for the help. The first step is the emotional. We're going to touch on the financial, the getting out of debt, the physical, the health. We all know I did my VSG, vertical sleeve surgery, light bulb, got rid of them love handles. I did it all, man. I'm using every tool possible that's going to help me see the best version of me. I am worthy of my success. I want you to say that to yourself. I am worthy of my success. I need you to say that to yourself every day. I am worthy of my success. I am worthy of my success. I am worthy of my success. So if you need me to touch more on the emotional part, get rid of these vices, man. These vices are not helping you. These vices are hindering you from your progress. These things are not friends of yours. These are liabilities. Get rid of these. Get these liabilities out of your life, so you too can sit here and listen to the waterfall. If you need me to touch more on this emotional part, let me know. Leave me a comment below. From this point on, I will always be saying we thank you and we appreciate you, because I truly believe I have not gotten here on my own. There are so many others that have helped me get here to this point. angels, ancestors, guides, and spirits. Yeah, talk that talk. Yeah, I'm gonna talk that talk. I'm gonna talk that talk. So next we're gonna talk about this financial freedom that so many of us so many people are in a tussle with. And the financial freedom is right there at your fingertips. And we're gonna touch on that in the next video. So until then, God bless you. You know me, Darryl Bumpass. We thank you and we appreciate you.